Welcome to the Crypto Navigator Show. I'm your host, Alan. Tonight we got on the panel, we got Marvin Davis on board, we got DJ Jazzy Sean XRP, and we got Diamond Hands on board. What's up, guys?
What's happening?
Hello.
Tonight, guys, sorry to get a late start. Apologize for the late start. We just want to get a little things set up tonight. Want to be a little bit prepared for the show. Unfortunately, can never be prepared for all the changing and current events that we're having. Want to give a shout out real quick to the chat. Silver Days popping in there, always on the first usually, man. I appreciate you, Silver Days, man, hanging out with the community and sharing, and appreciate you always being here. Gmail Brown, Marvin Davis is second in. Jay Henry, I see you in the chat, brother. I know you're back. Hope you're listening. Driving some tractor trailer somewhere. Big Watch, dude. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
What's up to the chat, man?
Dual Citizen in the house. I know he's listening. He can't make it tonight. A little late in the boardroom last night.
What's up,
Dexterious? Good to see you. Hustle Hard. We got Frozen 06. Great to see you, man. XR Bishop, man. Good to see you. Been a minute I haven't seen you in a minute. The Alien, good to see you. What's up, CKJ up in the house?
What up, Zilla?
Okay, guys. For those that are new to the community, we have a legend himself, CKJ up in the house, representing. But Naked Truth, good to see you. Rain coming out of the woodwork for Crypto Navigator Show. What's up, Rain? Good to see you, buddy. Guys, I'm gonna open up the stream tonight. For those that want to be frisky and jump in the stream, share some knowledge with the community, and see where this night goes. I open this platform up for mostly YouTubers that have their own YouTube channels, but also for a lot of the Blue Crew and a lot of the moderators in the community. So for those who want to be frisky, here you go. I'll drop the link tonight. Come join us. Share some knowledge with the community. That's what we're here to do. We're here to represent our talents, our abilities as individuals, and what we bring to the community as a collective of not just the XRP community, but multiple utility-based assets. And, you know, that's the wonderful thing about being a collective. Jose, thanks for coming in. Juk City Hip Hop. I haven't seen you before. Welcome in. Crypto Tropics. Good to see you, brother. Sam, I'll just say Sam, good to see you. And yeah, ready to get this day started here. Lots to talk about tonight, guys. We're going to talk about debt. Really, money is moved on ledgers, guys, and money is debt. And I think a lot of us don't realize that what we're going to be doing is leveraging our not just debt, but our assets in amazing ways. And I see for the first time we have opportunity. I was talking about it a little bit on Mikkel's channel and a couple other channels on today, that it's amazing opportunity we have right now to be early enough to where we can have some leverage. We have leverage in where we can, well, Ukraine, Iran, their currency is collapsing right now, and their money is shut off currently right now in Iran. Nobody can do transactions unless you have crypto. Let's face it. You and I could send Marvin, I could send CKJ right now 10,000 XRP in about 3 seconds.
I need that.
And guess what? There ain't no government. There ain't no institution. There is no nothing that could turn that money off. There isn't a grid down situation. There isn't a geopolitical event. There isn't a non-event that's going to stop that transaction from happening. And that's for the first time ever in history that you and I are a part of that system where nobody else has that leverage. And I love being in a situation where leverage is power. And, you know, you and I are a part of that forward knowledge that I believe all of us were gifted with. So welcome in, Nerdy. What's up, Crypto Tales? Welcome in tonight.
What's up, fellas?
Nerdy,
Yo, what up?
Part of this wonderful night on Wednesday night, hump night. So yeah, I got a list of some of the some of the banks and institutions that were going to tokenize some of this debt, and I wanted to share it with you guys tonight. But if anybody wants to go real quick while I grab this list and host it, please go ahead and share. Anybody want to go?
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Tails. I'm in the building, man. Just have to come through and show some love. I just want to give a shout out to everybody who came into the chat. We got Marvin Davis here on the panel. Angus Graham. What up? Rain's here. Silver Days, Big Watch Dude. How y'all feeling out there, man? Bullzilla pulled up. How y'all feeling?
Man, let's go. You already know, baby. Stack it up.
What up, Tails? What up, Tails? What up, nerd?
DJ Jazzy.
Good to see everybody.
Let's go.
What's good, Nerdy?
What's up, guys? Sorry, my bad.
What up, nerd?
What's up?
Shout out to Angus, the big bro, showing up late. Go ahead, Nerdy.
What was that?
No, I was just shouting out a couple of people that showed up after I did the big shout out to the chat. I see Angus Grimm and Big Bro showing up, and Tiller in the house. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you joining in. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Nerdy. Thanks for coming in tonight. Lots of things that are going on I want to talk about tonight. Lots of geopolitical. Adam, if you hear me in the background, I accidentally exit you out. Join back in. Want to talk about some of the debt that's going to be tokenized and some of the things that I found of some of the banks that already started doing these things. So let me just share that real quick. I'll add a couple more people that are in the background. So Society General Forge is one of the first ones to actually tokenize and move into debt tokenization. Goldman Sachs is number 2. HSBC is number 3. UBS is number 4. BNP is number 5. And then BlackRock of all is number 6. Franklin Templeton is number 7. Let me go ahead and add Adam back. Welcome Adam in. So we see a lot of these institutions moving in this direction, and we see regulatory clarity coming in with the FIT 21 bill. And I believe Marvin was kind of alluding something to an October timeline. And Marvin, would you kind of allude to what you were trying to fill me on, what your thought process was on an October timeline? Not financial advice, anybody. Nothing we share on here is a disclaimer. As financial advice, we're just a collective group of like-minded individuals on YouTube, utility-based assets, mainly on crypto, and we like to share our knowledge and opinions on where we think the market's going. So that being said, go ahead, Marvin.
Yeah, so I was just kind of thinking about like October, like just a couple of things happening in October and around October, to the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter. We got the RLUSD coming out. We also have Ripple Swell in October. We also have October the 7th, I believe, is the date that the SEC has to, appeal by or not appeal by. But the other thing that a lot of us have stopped talking about is the XRP ETHgate documentary that's supposed to be coming out in the third quarter or sometime in the fourth quarter. So I was just, wondering what those things may do to roll over each other and cause some type of ripple effect, pun intended, and get this ball rolling. If the politicians, that might be a bad word, but if the politicians start, really talking about this stuff and really talking about Ripple and XRP, because we have clarity, regulation is coming, the lawsuit is over with. So what's stopping it now? I don't see nothing in the way of it, and we almost at the end of the year. So all I see is positive things, and I haven't been thinking a lot, y'all. I'm just going with the flow now, because we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And everything is falling in place. When I first got into crypto, everybody was talking about regulation and institutional funding. That's here. So we just got to sit back, relax, and be patient, and just enjoy the show, man, and just pay attention to October, November. You know, if nothing happens by October, November, nothing changes. I'm gonna be back going hard buying, you know, XRP, XLM, XBC, and the rest of these star athlete cryptos. That's what I'm calling them, star athlete cryptos. I'm gonna be buying them until they decide that it's time to stop playing with us. So that's just kind of what I had to bring to that about the October date.
Nice, Marvin. I appreciate you sharing that.
I think everything is over at this point because they already announced the new the WHO. They announced their new thing, their new agenda. So
Yeah,
And
them
it's
impacts.
all over at this point.
elaborate a
For
little
that.
bit, short version on
For
that,
now.
if you don't mind, Nerdy. For
So
there's a few new people. Some people invited new people in the chat. So if you don't mind, just whatever you want to share on that, Nerdy,
is
appreciate
that
it.
CJK? What's up, CJK? OG. Super triple OG. What's up,
Up
bro?
on.
Triple.
Yeah, that's Zilla. That's Zilla.
Yeah, so now it's like digital wallet time, basically.
Right.
Yo, it looks like a rig is trying to happen again, bro. With them coming out with this whole situation again around the time that it is right now, like it was 4 years ago. So
You already know, bro.
you already know what the you already know
It's
what
like
the plan
clockwork.
is.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's like clockwork. At this point, like we're waiting
Every year,
for
bro. Every
shit
year
to
on
hit
the
the fan
dot,
at
the
this
same
point.
month.
Yep.
I shout out to CKJ again for being here. He's an OG in the crypto space. For those that don't know,
Hello,
Bullzilla
CKJ.
123 CKJ. Been here forever. He's a good brother, and I appreciate him showing up here for me.
$100, 100K challenge.
I had
$100,
amazing
100K challenge.
question tonight that I was trying to line up for him. Come on, he's gonna come on one day because he did law, so he was like a legal clerk or something something in line with that. So this was, I looked up how long after we have legal clarification on this case or any case that's legitimately we're going to have some kind of clarity before we can have something put in the code. So I asked like ChatGPT, how long would that actually take? It said anywhere from 30 days to 6 months, and then some institutions up to a year. So even after we have some type of clarification on this case, whether we don't have an appeal or we do, that's going to kind of be also setting a timeline for some of these bigger liquidity providers, in my opinion, to actually be able to put money into this space.
Did you guys see the Omar chick? How she stole she stole her state. You guys saw that one?
I did not.
Omar?
No, man, I was busy.
Bro, at the last second, it went from 0 counted to 95% counted to she won. They stole her,
when have we seen that
Oh,
before?
Omar,
Right.
are you serious?
Yeah, bro, they're gonna do it again. Watch, they're gonna do it again.
Yeah, right.
Yo, real quick, man. This the reason why I think like they're not gonna appeal, right? Trump came out. He went to the Bitcoin conference. He showed that he's a president for crypto, which made all the crypto people like him. Now, Kamala Harris tried to, she follows the Trump playbook. So she tried to, get a meeting with Ripple and Circle and all these other companies to try to like soften her stance on crypto. So I think the fact that she's moving in that direction, if they really want a chance on winning, they're not gonna try to go against that. I think they're gonna continue to try to, make that relationship better, and I don't think they will allow that to happen.
I'll be laughing my ass off if she steals it. And everyone's like, "Oh, damn, she stole it again!" And then crypto just dumps hella hard, and then that was a whole 99% going to zero event the whole time, and everyone missed it.
Yeah, the Phoenix Rising
Yeah,
from
bro.
the Ashes event. Yeah,
Shit,
I've
at
wondered
this
about
point, bro,
that.
anything
You said
goes,
that.
bro.
Yeah, I know. I was getting a little worried when this last financial collapse started cratering, man. I didn't know if it was going to stop. I mean, we hit like 1,200 points on, the Japanese market. That was the biggest crash. That could have really been, I don't know how they really stopped that. But I know we still had 2 events that we could still prevent a complete collapse. We still haven't printed enough money yet, and we still haven't had other currencies completely collapse. So until we have those 2 moments, we're not at a complete 100% collapse.
It's not even that. We're literally just waiting for Trump to come back. At this point in time, we're literally just waiting for him to come back. As soon as he comes back in office, we're going to watch the biggest freaking green candle of our lives.
He's going to pay he said he's going to pay the debt with Bitcoin.
Bro, it doesn't matter what he does. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what he does. As long as he comes back into the spotlight and he comes back in office, it's we're all getting rich. Is that simple? All you're waiting for him to come back, and then that's it. Because if the other party wins, it's deep reds, deep reds, like super deep reds.
I got a few open spots, guys, for those that are feeling frisky, want to join. Maybe drop some knowledge of the community. The link is in the description here.
Juke Crypto is asking me, where's my link? I don't have a link. This isn't my show, man. I'm just a guest, man. This is Crypto Navigator show. I'm just here, man, for support.
You're feeling frisky. You got to make sure you have preferably earbuds, and also make sure you're going to show your face. I got to make sure your face and you're a real
Marvin
person.
Is a walking show.
Oh shit! I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro,
Hey, Sophie, good to see you, girl.
You got some good information to let people know.
Remy,
bro.
welcome in the house.
Hell
Gerald,
yeah.
I want to welcome a few more
Hey,
people.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all brothers, man, for real, man. I appreciate that. That mean a lot, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, that's all good.
Appreciate you, Marvin.
What's up,
Marvin,
Sean?
30,
What are you doing?
all that. What am I doing? I'm sitting in my car right now because there's too much drama in my kitchen.
Angus, I couldn't get Tails' latest track loaded up. He sent it to me. It was 30 megabits and it would not load in the StreamYard, so I could not.
Yeah, I gave you the WAV file. It's like super big file.
Yeah,
Alan,
you want to send it to me real quick, and I'll kind of work it in the background. Just send it to me. I'm gonna text you my email. That's what I'll do.
I might not. I got to convert it. I don't have a computer with me right now.
No worries. I'll definitely.
You can play it on YouTube though, but yeah.
I can. Okay, I might be able to do that.
Y'all better get on that Tails, man. I'm telling y'all, man. That brother is preaching, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
Look,
your link is in my description. Everybody listen to the stream real quick. Anybody that has a YouTube channel that comes on my stream every Wednesday, their link will be in the description. They bring a lot of value to the community here, and I do really appreciate them coming on. And anybody that has an X handle, I generally will put their link in the description as well. I got to get Diamond Hands, and Sean's on there as well, and Marvin's. But Tails is on there, Nerdy's channel's on there, my channel, of course, this one, and a few others, 68J. We get CyberX on here occasionally, and several others will come on occasionally. So those that bring value to the community, I love sharing their channel, and you guys will get a lot from their channel as well and what they bring to the community. So look for the description in the end of the channel.
Hey, Marvin.
Yeah.
Marvin, listen, when somebody says in a song, your freedom is an illusion, that's prophetic.
Come on, man. Come on.
What's up, Caleb?
Come on, man. How will it go when an XRP get the moon? What?
It's the music where you know you ain't losing.
That's what I'm talking about.
What?
4 years and still no cheers.
Well, tell him. Tell him.
Them cheers.
If they're selling it, I'm still all in.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, that brother kicking straight. Gang, he giving y'all what you, man. Hey, look, don't listen to it. I'll listen to it for you. I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it.
Right. Same
I got it.
Yeah, the average person don't know what I'm saying, though, bro.
I know it. I know it. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it.
But Tails, 4 years from now, that song's gonna be so damn hot.
Because, cool.
Because people, not 4 years, like a year from now, because people are gonna be like, wait a minute, there was this quote unquote random guy that nobody knew that does hip hop, does a good job, and was telling everybody that had ears to listen. I'm telling you, that song's gonna be hot. When it's gonna hit main. That song's gotta hit mainstream.
It ain't gonna be just that one. It ain't gonna be just
Nope.
that one.
I
He
know,
got
but
some
I'm just
hits.
saying. Once everything is revealed to the masses, and then the ball starts rolling downhill, and then somebody's gonna run across this one song or some of the other songs and be like, "Oh shit, somebody
Yeah,
was trying to
too
tell me
late.
about this shit a couple years ago." Yep.
Too late.
Yep.
He's a decoder. Oh, speaking of decodes, I was talking to Marvin about this. Okay, so I'm not really a riddle guy or believe in all that nonsense, but I do believe that the elite and most of the people that are not of God, I would say, believe in esoterics and all that other stuff. So whatever they believe, they liked it. I wouldn't say they like to. I think they have to expose it to us. So I do take a little bit of insight of what they're showing me and kind of use it to my knowledge. So in my opinion, the mountains that are in the riddles, like the green and the purple and the yellow. So we got XRP, or I'm sorry, BTC is the first mountain. And then because BTC is always going to pump first and leads the market, which we all know. That's why we're going to have a huge pump in BTC. Then it's going to roll into alts, which is alt season, which is XRP is always the last, generally the laggard. In our case, probably more than likely is leading up to that of the bull market, top of the bull market, big, huge candle, and then mountain slide back down. But the next candle up is USD. But is it RLUSD is my question. And that's what I think it is. And big, huge candle up, because liquidity and moving on chain in a zero layer DEX is going to be very simple. I think it'll be way more enticing to move that liquidity from XRP to, the RL with that bridgeability and less fees for majority of people that are moving major amounts of liquidity. So that's where I see in that riddle, that's kind of what I've gotten. That was my decode. So I wanted to share that with you guys and what your thought was.
Do you think USDT makes it, or you think it goes away?
USDT, I think it goes away. Not financial advice. I think it goes away. I think it was never meant to be. I think it was just like Bitcoin was never meant to be for payments. I think it was just meant to be a stable value. And in this case, Tether's been a stable value to prop the market up and keep it on a crutch until the break of the system happens and all falls down and crutches are gone and the new system is in place and the real utility assets will flourish and prosper. It's going to be what countries are going to trust assets that are going to, have some kind of backing and or company behind it. And in our case with XRP, that's why I've always been bullish on XRP because, they're not just going to go with a crypto bro token that, 12 developers are developing in a warehouse somewhere. They're going to go with a company behind it that's got trillions of dollars, potential to back it up, and a bunch of countries willing to get on board and testnet it for about 13 years before they're going to implement it as a new financial solution. So I hear a lot of other chains talk about the actual use case of bringing on, Swift transactions and all that. I really don't see that much use case of those other potential chains in their partnership agreements that XRP has. So that's why I'm the most bullish on XRP. But I'll shut up and let somebody else talk.
So USDT dies. Where does all that liquidity go to? Because that's a lot of fucking money, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole market, basically.
Woo.
I think Brad summed it up. Wouldn't you say, Nerdy? I mean, he pretty much teed it up for us. Once we get our unlock from the United States government of what this is. Like, are they actually gonna appeal? What do you think, Nerdy?
Nerdy eating.
Probably. Yeah, it's gonna be a waiting game in here, and we got 50 days left or something like that. If we do get a bad decision, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna get really ugly. That might be the zero, everything goes to zero moment. If we get on top of that a catalyst of a geopolitical event. So not to get negative, I'm just gonna go like dark side for a minute, but go both sides of the coin here, because this is reality, and we're all big boys and big girls here in the community, and we can say it like it is. It's one or the other, ideally. So worst case scenario, we get a negative outcome, and geopolitically we have maybe say a firecracker or some kind of grid down situation happen all at the catalyst at the same time. That could be the phoenix rising from the ashes moment that we hear about in the community of 99% of crypto going away, or we could have an exciting, euphoric 6 months, 12 months of crypto euphoria. So I want to hear some other people kind of give me some insight on the positive outcome of this case, and where you think it would go, and utility wise, how quickly you think it'll be adopted, if anybody wants to
we'll take the time out of it. First off, take the time out of it and take your emotion out of it. And don't worry about time, and just enjoy the process. And understand, I know I sound like a broken record, y'all. I can't apologize for it. It's who I am. But understand that you're in the right space, and just have the patience to just wait. You've been waiting this long. Listen, man, I'm 47 years old. That means I've been on this earth 47 years. That means for at least 27 years, I've been trying to figure out a way to get rich or become wealthy. I figured it out. I can wait another 4, 5, whatever it is. It gave me time to get in. So, I'm just honored to have the opportunity to be in this space, to accumulate these assets. And if the price go down some more, if I got some dry powder, I'm gonna buy some more, man. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm not gonna be afraid of this process, man. Anytime you rush something, it never turns out the way it's supposed to turn out. Cook chicken too fast, it's gonna burn. The outside gonna be done, but the inside ain't gonna be cooked. So you gotta let it cook, let it work, and let it do what it's supposed to do. Just have faith in what you got going.
Oh, tell him cooking over here.
What you cooking there, Tails?
Yeah, I agree with him, bro. This, from my perspective, like I've been in a little bit longer, so I kind of have like the same experience as far as like, you having enough time to get your bags right. With me, man, like you said, it's patience. You want it to happen overnight, but the system is still running, and we're not going to implement a new one until this one's done. So, you just got to have the patience and know that, and to continue to stack it up while you can, man. And that's really what it's about. Like, honestly, like people are, want instant gratification, and this is not where you're going to get it at. But this is where you'll get generational wealth if you're able to stay in long enough to see it. Like when Bitcoin first came out, it was less than $1. Now look at where it's at now. So
yeah.
why can't XRP be a $10,000 coin or whatever the case is? Once you get real money moving, real utility, which we have never seen yet, we're always on a speculative market. I think we're gonna have a whole different outlook on this. So just get ready and just take your time in it, man. Like when I first got in crypto, I thought it was gonna happen tomorrow. So I was frantically packing bags, and over the time, like you start realizing you got more time than you think, but just take advantage of it when you can.
Heck yeah.
Here's Diamond Hands' YouTube channel, guys, or his link for those that are. Yep, want to share that. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody being here. Jetpack, I see you joining in. K-Hud, what's up, Big Marv?
What's up, son?
Remy in the house. Angus Scrim. Gerald. Jock City Hip Hop. Appreciate you coming in. And CKJ in the house. Appreciate CKJ showing up, man. Good to see you, brother.
What's up, CKJ? Send him a
man,
link. DM him a link. He might hop on.
I have sent him a link many times, my friend. He
I have
will
some
one
questions
day
for you, sir.
join. I do believe so. Nina Blossom in the house. Good to see you, girl.
Just
CKJ is the $100 100K challenge, man. I suggest y'all subscribe to that brother, man, and go over there, man, and get you some gems dropped, man. He dropped jewels every single day. The brother is fire, man. His knowledge is on point. His research is the same. It's on point, man. And I learned a lot from that brother, man. So go get that brother a follow, man. Anybody that know me that's listening, go get that brother a follow, man.
heck yeah.
He's the hidden gem hunter. Been around
Man.
like 2015 or something, man. Like
Portfolio melter, bro.
OG or
Man.
13.
Melted my portfolio multiple times.
Yeah, I did make some money off some picks that he had back in 2021. Thank God for CKJ back in the day, because I didn't know what the hell to buy, man. I was watching. Oh my God, I think I was when I first started watching. I can't remember who it was. It was super old school days, and then I think like the most knowledge I was gaining was probably like some hidden gems from CKJ and Chiz and a few others.
Chiz is dope.
You know, nobody really came around, like the Bit Boys, and then there was a Rand Nooner. I didn't like that guy too much. I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but you know, there was a lot of people that were not, you know, promoting stuff that was worth buying, if you know what I mean, pump and dumps and stuff. So, you know, I learned a lot just being in the space and watching a lot of YouTube videos and just paying attention. You know, that's why I wanted to create something like this where YouTubers come on the channel and shoot this shit and hang out and really collaborate and share knowledge, because that's what it's about. Just
keeping each other grounded too, man. You know, keeping each other accountable and keeping each other grounded, man. I think that's like the information to me is the most important thing. Learning is the most important thing to me, but also being honest enough with each other to keep each other honest and keep each other accountable. And, you know, and let somebody know, hey man, it's okay not to sell that XRP, or it's okay to, you know, make this move or don't make that move. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to give nobody no financial advice. All I'm saying is sometimes you need somebody else to help you along the way. You may be having a bad day. I mean, you know, some of y'all heard me last night. So some days, every day not gonna be your best day. But you don't want to make an emotional decision because you're having a bad day, not a financial emotional decision. So don't make financial decisions when you're emotionally, you know, in a bad space. You know, call somebody first. A lot of y'all got my personal number. You know, if you just want to call me and shoot the shit about what color the trees are, just give me a call, man. You got my number for a reason. You don't have to call me about crypto. Call me about whatever, man. So
shout out to Chris Has Issues. What up, my dude? Appreciate you showing up here, brother. Always great to see you in the house. Big Bro 10 in the house. Sophie's in the house. I think I shouted you out. Jam 2.0, what's up? And there's somebody else that showed up here just a minute ago. Paul Smith, what's up in the house? And Nerdy, any little hidden nuggets you want to share tonight? Are you still there? You done eating?
Nerdy's never done eating.
Nerdy, for those that don't nerdy, he has a YouTube channel. He's got a lot of really good little videos, little hidden gem, little nuggets in a lot of his videos. He's got some tutorials on several things you guys want to check out. He's a good part of the community. He's been around for many years, and I love when he comes on the channel because he's nerdy for a reason, if you know what I mean. So appreciate you, Nerdy, for coming on. If you can hear me, shout out to all the panel. Sean, I know you've been quiet in the background, man. I know you had something you want to share, and if you got a minute, you want to share anything for the community tonight, Sean.
Okay, yeah, I'm here. The one thing I wanted to share, which is not about crypto, but it is about crypto, is that I've been monitoring DAI's Patreon channel, and a little more on the political side, if you will, is that let's just say that everything that happened on July 13th, let's just say the conspiracy grows deeper and deeper and deeper. And I think that because of that event, that it's kind of strengthened the resolve of where we're going to go in the future in terms of digital assets. And the other side of that coin says they're going to be down for it, but literally, I think they're just lying, because the other side of the coin wants to appoint certain people that are in charge of Operation Checkpoint 2.0, Choke Point 2.0. So I think that for what we want, it goes back to what Nerdy said about having a certain person get back in office. Then that'll be a big plus for us, and might be able to enjoy some more green candles. And I'm not trying to be political, but as a single issue voter this time around, that's what I'm leaning. I'm voting for crypto.
At this point, it's about politics. At this point, this is what we've been asking for, is for the the government, to take this serious, like we taking it serious. But behind the scenes, they have been taking it serious. They just can't tell you what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by, you got an opportunity and you have time right now. And a lot of us think that we got in before the institutions. Maybe not. But you still have time right now to get in before they come and let you know, okay, we all the way in. Once they say that, if you ain't in, you all the way out. So don't waste your time, man. Take this serious. Have fun with it, but take it serious. Don't over leverage yourself where you in too much, where you need to spend what you just put in. That's not smart. A lot of us have been through that, spending too much on something that we shouldn't spend on, this crypto or that crypto. And now, you waiting on the pump. I ain't waiting on nothing. If it drop, I'm buying. If it go up, I'm smiling. So right now I'm kind of just relaxing, in this space, man, and not letting it get to me. Man, don't let the time get to you, man. If you still waking up and you got time, man, you still winning. So that's the most important part, is you woke up.
And there's another thing that I wanted to touch on real quick that I want people to pay attention to, and to also investigate, is that if you put money in, and let's say it goes down 1.3% or 1.5% in a day, that is still, even with the volatility, you're still not losing as much money as if your money was just in a regular savings account. Because in a regular savings account, you're losing 7%. I believe it's 7% a year. But over the course of 10 years, if you had $10,000 in a savings account, you would only get the purchasing power of $7,000. So you'd lose 30% over 10 years. So even if you put it in there and use something like an exchange or your cold storage as a bank instead of using the actual regular bank, you're still not losing. That's very, very important over the course of 365 days or over the course of 1,000 days.
LUSD.
Hey, Alan, I sent you a video, bro. I sent you a link in the private chat. Play it. It was from today, from Chucky Chuck.
The 90 status one.
Yeah.
I got
He said Chucky Chuck.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Nerdy crazy as hell.
Let me cue
said,
it up.
They said the quiet part out loud, so I just highlighted the quiet part out loud.
All right.
Are y'all seeing that Daniel No Killer? It says the Ripple testing 10 quadrillion RLUSD. I put it on the DR Trust if you want to share it after this.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's play this.
Who is Ripple?
About the advent of Donald Trump. So excited. And why are we here today?
How's the volume?
Because we all support President Kamala Harris to be our next president, and we all believe in the future of crypto, as Mark outlined.
Man,
I believe in my bones that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz will win this election. They'll lead Democrats to the majority. We'll keep the majority in the Senate. We'll get the majority in the House, and then there ain't nothing stopping us. We'll get the majority in the House, and then there ain't nothing stopping us. We'll get the majority in the House, and then
there ain't nothing stopping us.
You get what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Say the quiet part out loud, bro.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
And
Better
that's
stack
the
that shit
goal.
up, boy.
Yeah,
Better
Always
man.
stack
been the
that
goal.
shit up.
They want that.
It's
They
time for
want it
people to
so
realize
bad.
that there's two major systems in competition right now. We have the globalist people who own the banks, and then we have the people that's trying to implement this new system. Now, who takes power at the end of the day? Who knows, bro? But I know one thing, that the dollar's losing its value because of printing money, and other countries don't want to be under sanctions anymore. So they're moving
Tell,
to back to their currencies and go back. So at the end of the day, bro, they're gonna have to get with it or get lost, man. It's not about what we want anymore. It's always been about what America wants, what America does, but we're getting to the point where none of that's gonna matter anymore. And we're gonna have to, either play catch up or get with it. I don't think we're really like that far behind as they make it seem. I feel like they just want to control the system, and they're gonna wait last minute until they decide that it's necessary. So that's what I think.
hmm And you said some tells right there. You said the dollar is doing what for the new people in the classroom?
Man, the dollar is hyperinflated, man. It's getting printed out all the time, and then recently, like, I think the Fed is going to end up probably cutting rates soon. So that means more money printing means your dollar is losing value even more. They think the prices of goods is getting higher, but it's the value of your dollar getting lower. So you need more of those dollars to buy items, the same items. They're not different items. You just need more of your money because it's not valued at what it was before. The whole point of crypto is to get into something deflationary with a set supply so it can hold value in a way which dollars can't.
Hey
Hope y'all
Mel,
heard
post
that.
that in the private chat, and I'll share it real quick.
Hope
I
y'all
can't.
heard that.
I'm on my phone, so I can't. I'm on my laptop. Hey, what's up, Apex? Good to see you in
I
the
will.
chat.
I'll send it right now.
What are you
I
doing
put
with
it
your
in the
money?
DL Trust. It's in the DL Trust.
Yeah, so I mean, I could talk about it. Ripple testnetting 10 quadrillion RLUSD on the XRPL.
Is that
Preparing
confirmed
Charles
though, or is
Galaxy
that just
payment.
like a
That's some Daniel guy that he's
That's
talking about.
Casino. Daniel Casino Coin put that.
Okay. Hey, he's verified. So he is. It looks like he's reposting somebody from another guy though. So I don't know legitimately if that's correct, but there's 5,947 views on that. So hey, could be something to it. I mean, we know. I mean, this stuff's all set. I mean, my opinion, all
Done.
this bullshit with the. I mean, sorry to cuss, but I'm just gonna say it like that. With all this regulations and is it an asset? Is it not? I mean, that's all crap. They've already known what they were gonna do 13 years ago, in my opinion. This has all been a slow rollout. They already know what they've already established everything. They know it's going to be in place. They know what pretty much assets are going to make it to, in my opinion. So, I mean, this is all just a waiting, eat your popcorn moment. And, who knows when the hell it's going to happen. But in my opinion, I think it's happening a little faster than a lot of us were
Put it in the chat
anticipating,
if
but
you want to
not
share it.
fast enough for most of us at the same time, especially me, because my situation has changed in the last 3 years that I've been in crypto. So it's gotten a lot harder. I can say that, but by the grace of God, I've gotten through. I'm sorry, Mel. What were you going to say, buddy? I cut you off. And
I shared it on the chat
oh,
on the link. But yeah, I was gonna touch on that. I just got into crypto, like probably it's gonna come on a year, and I really noticed that I was spending a lot of time focusing on it, and it's eating me up. So I put it on the back burner. I have the coins that I have, and when I get more money, I'll add to them. But dude, I was constantly moving stuff around and just looking at my phone all the time, and it started consuming me. So from a new guy, and you guys been in it for a long time, just enjoy your life. Stuff's gonna happen, life's gonna pass you by, and you're gonna sit there just been staring at your phone the whole time, and life's so if you're over leveraged, and you're scared or something, then that's you're probably in a bad spot. But this should be a joyful moment. And I noticed that I wasn't being happy. I was being very stressed. And so I changed my tactic. I call it go fishing. So go enjoy your life, man. That's it.
Yeah, man. I liked what you said, man, about not over leveraging yourself. Like a lot of people want instant money, so they do all these leverage trades where it's times 20, times whatever, and then they get liquidated and lose their money. And not even just that, man. Just don't invest more than you're willing to lose. Like, don't put your whole house on it. Don't, like slowly over time, you got time, man. Dollar cost average as much as you can. Don't feel like, you're in competition with anybody else's bag, and just get what you can. Because like at the end of the day, you're probably going to have enough time to get what you want.
I agree with Jetpack. Yep. I believe there's another stimulus check coming. I 100% believe it. But you know what, Jetpack? I believe that stimmy will be on a digital wallet. It'll be on a digital card. They'll tell you to download an app, and they'll be like, hey, if you want this stimmy stim, download this USAID app that we already tested in Ukraine.
And then, I think the first stimulus was like the test, right? They wanted to see who actually received them and who didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first one was just like print as much as you can. That's all they did. They just print as much as they can. That's all they really did. Let's be honest here.
And all they could have gave everybody more than 1,500. They could have gave everybody a lot more than that.
Well, all the money went to the PPP loans. Literally, all the money went to the PPP loans, and they just stole millions from the PPP loans because the loans are for the middle class for the small shop, but then the small shops never got it. Well,
I mean, they gave it all to the small businesses, and then they wrecked the small businesses after.
No, they didn't even give it to the small business.
That was all the plan. It was
they gave them nothing. They stole all of it.
They raised minimum wage to $20 now. Most small businesses that sell food can't compete, bro. They don't make enough money to pay their employees that. So,
bro, here in Sac, all the stores are closed. Literally, like you drive up and down the street, you'll just see everything is closed, or for sale, or for lease.
Yeah, even in my city, there's a lot of stuff closing down. You can see the effect that it has on these businesses.
Hell yeah.
If it's not a major company, even major companies are going out. The Sears, the Kmart's, all those
none of them are
companies that were once big. Now Amazon took them out.
Bro,
Home Depot's closing. Home Depot's closing a bunch of businesses.
You guys remember Circuit City?
Oh yeah.
You guys remember CompUSA?
CompUSA.
You guys remember Fry's? You guys remember Goshawks? You guys remember Mervin's?
They put it all into Walmart.
All gone. All of it gone.
It all went to
Walmart, like it never existed. A whole other world gone.
Consolidation.
Same thing's gonna happen, but I think this time it's gonna happen on a massive scale.
It's monopoly, bro.
Bro, I expect restaurants. I expect all the middle class, luxuries to just die out. All the like the malls,
they're wiping out middle class.
Malls to die out. I expect a lot of little restaurants like Red Lobster and like Sizzler and all this stuff. I expect all that to die out. I expect a lot of these things to die out.
Well, in that movie Demolition Man, there's only one restaurant left, and it's Taco Bell.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, Taco Bell ain't going nowhere.
I don't need to run. I'll go without
Taco Bell.
I'll eat my vegetables.
Nor will.
See, but it's not even about like these other businesses. Also, like banks too. You see what happened to Consumer Bank. You see what happened to Silvergate Bank. You see, like all these banks that are regional banks that are not massive banks are now getting bought out by massive banks.
Well, that's just
and this is just the beginning.
All over again. That's what that is. That's the big fish eating out the little fish every single time. And the more quote unquote depressions we go through, the more the big fish eat up, and the bigger and bigger they get, and the more monopolized they get. It's all monopoly at the end of the day. Literally, it's all monopoly. Bro, it's BlackRock, Vanguard, and JP.
And they're doing it with crypto. That's what we're seeing with crypto. ETFs brought them in, bro.
The whole thing
Hey,
is
check this.
monopolized. Go
Check
ahead.
this out, y'all. Don't the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy? Don't he have a game that's based after Monopoly?
Robert
Yeah,
Kiyosaki, you're talking
his
about.
his book, literally his whole book and everything was basically like, go buy a gold mine, go mine gold, and save as much gold as you can, and get as much rental properties as you can. That's literally what his book says.
Yeah, he got a board
So,
I
game.
don't.
He has a
Honestly, I
actual
don't
board
think
game.
nowadays that's the best plan with all
No,
the
real estate ownership's
geothermal
dead, bro.
scanning that we can do and find gold that we never found before.
No, yeah, that's an old paradigm, man.
Yeah,
For
they
sure.
found the largest gold deposit here in the United States. Like we never even knew it was even there.
Bro,
Like,
they found a super big old rock in Africa. I think it was in South Africa. They found a big old boulder,
yep.
big old gold nugget. I was
So
like,
that's
damn.
what I mean. It's like gold is everywhere. So is it really, really, truly
Gold
be
and oil.
that-
Gold
Well,
and
it's
oil,
what
man.
it
that
takes,
value
takes
that we're
time and effort to
expecting?
get it. So
That's true.
technically, whatever is already digged out is what we have.
Right.
I mean, unless they're gonna, full blown, But at the end of the day, man, precious metals, minerals, different things that other countries have that are not easily available are all going to be what money is backed by. Because at the end of the day,
Oh,
it has to be
listen.
something of value,
And that's exactly what all these wars
Oh,
are
look.
about. All these wars are about territorial wars of who's going to get the
cash
resources to
flow
make the
game.
chips.
Hey,
Because at the end of the
nerdy.
day, you can't have AI without one, energy, and two chips.
Hey,
None of
hey,
this works
nerdy.
without energy or chips. Literally.
True.
Hey, nerdy. Real quick, that one of the things you just
What's
touched on is you mentioned like BlackRock and State Street and Vanguard. Don't forget Blackstone. And
Yeah.
then when you
Yeah.
talk about the precious metals and everything else, there is gold. It's not finite. They say it's finite so they can keep the price up. I get it. I understand. And the cost associated with digging out of the ground, yes. But the bigger scam is diamonds. Because diamonds
they
are
have lab
only
tested
worth,
diamonds now. Lab
Diamonds
grown.
are hella
diamonds
fake,
are only
bro.
worth 1/3 of the purchase price at a retail store. And it's always been that way. And that's why they're like, the commercials are like, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Like,
There's
no, they're
more
not.
diamonds.
Diamonds the biggest scam.
I
Yeah.
dropped
That's
a
why
link in the
that's
chat.
why gemstones are worth more than diamonds.
Real quick, I
Gemstones are
dropped a
worth way
link
more
in the
than
chat. Anybody else want to join tonight? We're probably going to go for about another 30 to 45 more minutes. Want to open the floor for some new people to come on and share some knowledge from the community. If you'd like to join, click the link in the chat. Just try to make sure if you have some headphones, make sure you show your face in the video before you join. Okay, sorry to interrupt you there, guys.
Yo, what's up, Remy? You ain't said nothing yet. What's up, bro?
What's
up,
up,
Remy?
Bells? Hey, I
What's up,
mean,
Remy?
I've been following for. Hey, what's up, guys? DJ Jazzy. I've been
Remy.
following you guys around 2 years, and I always listen to Crypto Tales and DJ Jazzy. I don't know you guys personally, but I like your music, Tales, and hope to meet
Appreciate it, bro.
you guys soon. Yeah, it's funny because it's like, I went into the chat. I used to just lurk hard. Then I went into the chat a little bit, just messing around. Now, like going and meeting a lot of these dudes out in Vegas, and just met Crypto Navigator, Marvin, and Nerdy, and just good dudes, and all you guys just like in this game, I've been in it since 2020, and I was telling Marvin today like how that when I was the only time I ever sold was when that SEC came up and started that whole like lawsuit, and I just being in only stocks and trading options for so long, I just did what any normal person did, just take all my cash all my XRP out. And then my buddy was like, dude, what'd you do that for? Don't do that. Just hold it. This isn't like that. And so that's when I really started learning. I went all back in, missed the flare airdrop. I thought I was hoping like I didn't do it before the flare airdrop. So I missed the whole flare airdrop, but I did get into the whole wrapping the flare. So I didn't really miss a step because it went down so hard, but I did learn. And I'm Jess a couple weeks ago or something, or said that he might have sold some ZERPs, and then like, gosh, I got to go buy them back. Yeah, we don't have time to really play around with the XRP, man. It's volatile. It's not a good idea right now. Just hold it, lick your ice cream like Buster says. Just wait it out, and yeah, it's all. just listen to you guys, man. You're filling in all the gaps, and I appreciate that so much.
Hey man, I'd like to say something real quick, man. I'd like to thank Remy SF, man. That brother called me today, man, and asked me if he could pray for me, man. And nobody ever has to ask me if they could pray for me. If somebody don't want you to pray for them, that's on them. But I appreciate the gesture, man, and I accepted the prayer, man. He prayed for me and prayed for my son too, man. So it really meant a lot, man, that you called me, man, and did something and talked to me about. It wasn't about crypto. We didn't talk about crypto. We talked about an hour, and it wasn't about crypto, man. So I really thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Man.
No, the pleasure's all mine, man. It was a good reason. I got a young man son too, you know, that's out in California, and I'm out here in you know, Houston. So it's like, you know, I know how you feel, man. It's just like,
I appreciate that.
Like he said last night, you know, if you don't mind me saying, Marvin, just a little quick recap was that all this stuff doesn't matter when something like your family might be hurt or, you know, in a really dire situation. You know, the perspective is so, you know, our family. This is why we're doing it. I mean, this is why I'm doing this for my family, and not just me, my whole family, future of my family, and it was kind of like, it kind of moved me to like call him. That's all. But you know, we all could use a little support too sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to touch. I want to touch on what.
Hey, say a prayer. Say a prayer for the community now.
Oh yeah. All right.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Jess. I'll just say this real quick.
Go ahead. All
right.
Jump on.
Dear Father in heaven, I thank you so much. I believe I owe my life to Jesus Christ. So that's who I pray to always. And I thank you, Lord God, for these men of God, these people waiting so patiently, you know, for their share in life, you know, to get out of this debt slave system that we're in, Lord. We want the best for this community. All the guys out in the chat, all the girls out in the chat, everybody here, Lord, we just want what's coming, and it's better sooner than later. Pray protection over these men and just let it all happen in your time, Lord. And we've waited this long. If it takes longer, we can wait, but let it come to us. Let it not be stopped by the enemy. Let no devil, no witchcraft, no nothing come against what we got coming to us. I make this prayer in our Lord and Savior's name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Salute to you, brother.
Shout out to some people that showed up in the chat. Shout out to Manly MD. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see D Alien. Vic showing up in the house. Jetpack also. And a couple other people snuck in a little earlier.
Shout out Chris has issues.
Chris has issues. That's right, buddy.
What's up, Chris?
E4 in the house also. I saw you sneaking in there, buddy.
E4 rocking.
Angus Scrim, Gmail Brown.
Shout out to the chat.
Frozen and Bishop, XRP Bishop. I think I shouted you out, Jam, but good to see you too. Hustle Hard also. And I think that was it. I don't want to miss anybody. Guys, I appreciate everybody being here every week, supporting me, supporting this community, dropping knowledge also in the chat, guys. You guys are just a part of this as much as we are. I just provide a platform and let anybody that wants to drop knowledge and share their gifts with the community. Thanks for that wonderful prayer, Remy. I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem.
And Marvis, man, you know, you brought a lot of insight to the community. This is a kind of a blessing in disguise, even though it happened, man. I had an event that happened to my son a long time ago that scared me to my core, and it's those moments that make us stronger in life and give us the ability to help others when they go through it. So I applaud you for sticking in there and being here even with the community going through that hard time. So, brother, I understand, and thank you for sharing that with the community. And Remy, thanks for calling him and praying. Shows a lot that people care in the community to reach out to someone that they don't know that often or speak to that very often. Will just do something like that. So you guys, it shows you how much of a great collective we are, and people that actually care in this community and do this kind of thing. So
absolutely.
I want to hear what kind of prophetic stuff Frozen got, because I know Frozen got some fire.
Frozen, what's up, Frozen?
Welcome
What's
in,
up,
Frozen.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up,
Sorry,
fellas?
what's up, guys?
Mic drop.
We're just fortunate to be in this situation because I know a lot of people who haven't even heard about XRP or crypto or the next financial system. So we're very few. It's just a few of us, man. And when I think about that, I'm like, wow, we've been chosen. Really been chosen,
yeah.
man.
Frozen's been chosen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Frozen.
Yeah, we've been chosen, man. I don't take this lightly. It's some frustrating days, man. Sometimes you just like, man, well, this thing just hit a lick. But hey, you just gotta wait it out. You know, like Marvin said, you just gotta wait it out. Set it, forget it, man. And I gather nuggets from every last one of you guys every week. I've been listening for a long time, so I've just been in the background. But I
Thank you.
I take what I can use, and I apply it to get better than last week and the week before that and the week before that. Because this is a growth area for all of us, man. We are learning patience.
Yes, absolutely.
Big time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big time.
Shout out to the
And-
chat. Frozen, glad
Yeah.
you joined in, man, and got on screen and share your perspective. That's very important to all of us because that helps out what Alan says as considered the collective. And we, kind of feed off each other to help navigate, as Navigator would say, to navigate what's next. So thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Man, he said we learning patience, man. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah. Right.
That's what it comes
Yeah,
down
part
to,
of
man.
it. That's part of faith,
You're learning, and when your friends mock you, hey, has that crypto taken off yet?
Yep.
How's the
Having a
crypto going?
malfunction.
Being the butt
Hey,
of
Having a
joke.
little malfunction.
hmm
Hey, Tails, put that in the song. Frozen is chosen, and navigate.
Frozen is
Put that in the
chosen.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, but it's a privilege, man. This is a privilege. Hey, look, like the movie in what's that movie? That Marvel movie.
Gerald on deck. What's up, Gerald?
What's the name of it?
What,
We got
Thanos?
a fire and ice. The
Well,
fire and ice.
Ultron.
It's Gerald.
Ultron says,
What's up, Gerald?
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Oh, Gerald.
Hey, I wanted to jump in and just add my 2 cents and then pop back out, but there's a lot of talk about what we're doing now, waiting, guesstimating, counting the money before it's on the table and all this kind of stuff, when what we really need to be doing, truly, we need to be learning how to set up an LLC,
Yep.
learning how to set up a trust, do some research on hiring a lawyer and getting lawyers and getting this stuff ready for when this does happen. We ain't all in alert with this money in our pocket wondering what we're going to do. Now, myself personally, I'm looking into what it takes to start a business, even if it's a throwdown business, so I can start an LLC, so I can protect my money behind that LLC and start a trust for the future generations for generational wealth. And having a trust is the only way it's not going to get scammed out of your family. And that I think is so important that we start educating each other about how to do those kind of things. And
agree, bro.
and I'll jump off my soapbox. Thanks, fella.
No, I agree, bro.
They
I
also
agree with
haven't.
that for
So let
sure.
me add to that real quick because a lot of people, there's not a lot of new people in the chat, but for those that may be listening later, you got to have redundancies too. You better have. Mickle Markets was talking about it today. Like, you can have your own essentially escape plan from these decentralized exchanges when they collapse and they don't provide any liquidity for you to cash out. You're going to be able to do that with the LLC. Marvin's showing something there. Oh, there you go, Davis Foundation.
Nice.
There you go. I think it was like $125 or something like that.
There it is. See, so that's that. Those are the kind of educational things that we need to be discussing.
Yep,
and kind of like stay away from a lot of the negativity or the waiting game or this kind of stuff. What we're going to do in the future, and how do we set that up? Who do we talk to? Where do we go? Links that educate us on what to do after the fact.
So also, I want to appreciate you bringing that to attention. So we need to get some lawyers that are really kind of following a lot of this law. Like we should be picking Jeremy Hogan's brain on like, okay, Jeremy, when is it when we do get this, let's say, no appeal, how long is it going to be before, let's say, the SEC gives the green light for institutions to actually bring on this liquidity? When their unlock, is it 30? Is it 60? Is it 90 days? Because that could help us kind of pinpoint a closer timeline, not per se a date or anything really, but it's going to probably help us in the long run. I believe. I mean,
Dual Citizen just dropped it in the chat, man. So I really didn't have to say it. And I've said it, I don't know how many times, man, but if you want to learn how to your LLC works or a trust, or when to get in the LLC or get into your trust, when that stuff works, man, start checking out Mickle Markets. He's the wealth advisor. He is a wealth advisor over at he works for Jay Claver. But check out Jay Claver. Jay Claver has his own channel. Matter of fact, Jay Claver is live right now. He goes live at 9 o'clock on Wednesday nights. So check out Jay Claver. That's all he talks about is LLCs and wealth management. You can go over there, ask him a question, man. He's gonna tell you what you're supposed to do. And Mickle Markets is an investment advisor. So just go check. Yeah. Just go look into those two guys, man, and look into their team, man. You can start. You can get ahead. So I'm big on that too, man. Don't wait. Like XRP always said, XRP cheers. Don't wait till it happens, man. Don't wait till it happens, man.
That's right.
That's funny.
I'm not fucking around. I ain't fucking around, y'all.
Yeah, he was like running around the clock, man. Don't wait till.
Yeah. Don't wait till it
My favorite
happens.
song by him was the one with SpongeBob and the trumpet. That was my favorite song by him.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Don't wait till it's what?
You never know. He might just show up one
Till
day.
it happens. Don't wait till it happens. That's what it was.
Don't wait till it happens.
Juke City.
Right.
That's right. Dang. Don't wait till it happens.
Certainly can't wait till it happens, and for me, but until it does, gonna keep doing what I can do, and keep paying any kind of help that I can forward, and encouraging others to do it in the meantime. I'm really wanting to pay attention more towards the law or what's getting ready to happen in the next stage, because I think that is really going to be the finite of this utility-based asset taken off. I don't think we're going to get any regulatory clarity until, of course, after we get this decision on whether they're going to appeal or not. But I hope we get the good news, and I hope the CPI data and everything else correlates in that October timeline, like Marvin you were talking about earlier, because it's kind of looking like it is. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. I'm getting excited though. I'm optimistic that something's going to break, because geopolitically and with everything that's going on with politics, I think it's going to be a war on who's going to be probably more bullish at this point. I did hear some FUD with Kamala not potentially getting on board with crypto, maybe going along the side of Gary Gensler's narrative, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think she's going to flip script.
A couple of non-crypto people recently also. I mean, those Democrats are shady, man. I'm just saying, I'm not going to get political on it, but I mean, it's a fact. It's like everything they're doing is, I mean, if she wanted to, and we all know this already, everybody knows this, she would have got rid of Gensler. He's a it's a movie. What am I gonna say? I'm not gonna get too into that.
Exactly. I
don't know. Y'all, Hustle Hard said he almost jumped.
She's against it. She's totally against it. Go ahead.
Hustle Hard Crypto just said that he almost jumped on today, but he'll wait till next time. He'll come on.
Pack up his balls. All right, Hustle Hard. I'll hold you to that.
Cool.
At least.
Come on. Yeah, if I could do it, you could do it.
You say you got to pick up his balls. God, dog.
Hey, man, everybody's
That's a
everybody
good
can
one.
do this. Not everybody can in front of a bunch of people
I
on
needed
YouTube.
that laugh, man. I needed that laugh, Hustle, but I appreciate it. Man, we can get too serious with this stuff, man. Even me myself, man. I remember one time my son was in Texas, and I got a fishing buddy that I fish with, man. And anybody that know me, my mom is watching, so she can attest to it, man. I've been trying to fish since I could walk, man. I was putting keys. I was putting those plastic, the plastic keys you give babies. I was putting those keys. I was trying to start a Cadillac back in the 70s with my plastic keys, right? So I've been fishing all my life, right? So my son came one time. Him and my fishing buddy was going fishing, and I looked at my son. I said, "Man, I got $25 per month to fish." And my son looked at me. He said, "You serious, huh? You serious about that crypto, huh?" I said, "What did I just tell you?" He said, "Yeah, if you saying you ain't fishing, then you serious, man." So that's how serious I'm taking it. But at some point, you can be too serious, and you have to take time to relax for yourself and do things for yourself, man. It's okay to do things for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to check out sometime, man. It's okay to take care of you, right? And a lot of us get caught up in. A lot of us take care of other people so much that we don't have time for ourselves, and then we feel guilty about taking care of ourselves. Like somebody gonna say that you're wrong for doing that, but you absolutely have earned the right to be able to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And still be in a position to take care of other people too. So don't forget about you.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Gotta have a healthy balance, bro.
Yeah.
Also, I was just thinking, don't forget those little things too that you think of that that you look at now and go, dang, it'd be nice to have my rent paid, have a little extra money, buy some furniture, and it just to kind of marinate there for a minute before you just go into like taking out ain't too many zerps, just kind of having it there, watching it go to like $15 or something, just like, I'm not going to touch it right now. I'm just going to enjoy the feeling of being kind of fortified here, like have some backup, just that feeling, just to experience it. For me, I mean, as long as you can hold out a month, a week, a day before you go, oh, fuck it, I'm going to go and I need $10,000. Before you do that, just maybe sit a week and go, it feels good to just like know that rent's going to get paid.
I'm sitting on the gold mine.
To kind of chill out and just take that in, because we went working so hard for that feeling of not being debt slaves and not be, what I'm saying? And, I mean, every one of us to some degree is in that boat, or we wouldn't be on here. I don't care. I have a lot of friends that I've, one good friend of the family is a, big time banker in San Francisco, but they work every day and that they're not free. They might have property, but they still got mortgages. They still got to pay their kids private school and all this stuff. They're still hustling, every day, getting up, worried about making money. Let's just enjoy it for a minute and then go into it and go, dang, it's nice to spend money too.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Ellen, I'm gonna head out, bro. Thank you for having me on, bro.
Nerd stir. All right, bro.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go about another 20 more minutes. Wife's got to go to work tomorrow. I'm off, so love having Maddie on. Shout out to Chris Has Issues. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, anybody that would love to help me out, I am paycheck to paycheck like most of you. There is a little coffee symbol here if you feel like you got something from this video and you want to share with me and help me keep this going. I appreciate anything you give me, and if you don't, I'll keep doing it anyway. So that being said, subscribe.
She said, "I won't touch my XRP until it reaches $100."
That's right. I don't blame you, Nina. If you don't have a lot of money and you don't mind waiting for generational wealth, don't have a big bag of XRP, I think that's a really good plan. I believe honestly you'll get to those numbers. Me personally, I'm going to be cashing out enough money to get me a pressure relief valve. I called it in the last 3 days. Actually, was really talking about it with my wife. I just need that pressure relief valve. I need that, like, I got a target that I want to hit. Once I hit that target, I will be able to step away from my day-to-day and kind of reevaluate what I'm doing with my time, because time is money, and being able to leverage your time for money is very powerful once you know what you can do with your time. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm going to wait for that generational wealth. I really don't want to cash anything out. I would rather borrow against it and leverage it that way using like an LLC. So since we've been talking about it, that's kind of my long-term game plan, because most people that are rich, they don't spend their wealth. They spend what they're making in interest. They spend what they can make in profit, and that's what they live their lifestyle off, most of them.
They borrow against their wealth to buy more assets to fund their lifestyle.
Correct. Exactly. So, that's why we were talking a lot about the debt tonight. That's why I got on that topic, because, so many people are focused on, all the retail and all the institutions coming in with all this money and, buying up these assets. But, really, the major money is going to be that debt that's going to come on these ledgers pretty soon, on top of the retail and on top of the institutional money. So, it's a lot of money. It's going to take some time, though. I'm not a moon boy and think it's going to happen overnight. I think it's going to be in little stages. That's why I also talked about the hills and valleys. The Bitcoin pumping, bringing in major liquidity from the institutions with these ETFs, and major markets being able that are already security based, bringing in liquidity. And then once we get that unlocked, where these institutions can bring in liquidity and under the non-security asset, that will be a second wave up. And then the third wave will be that an unlock with the crash and all the rest of the market going away, and 99% of crypto completely merging into the finalized assets. But I wanted to bring another topic up, and I'll let somebody else talk, because I really want to get on this subject maybe for next stream too, is I don't believe in moon prices also, because liquidity and volatility are hand in hand, and that's where markets make money. And I don't see this asset class getting stabilized, because that would take all of the volatility out of crypto, and that's where the money's being made. So if someone wants to elaborate on the future where utility is taken over and things are stabilized, let's say a $30,000 XRP, how would instability, the market volatility play an effect, and how would they make money if there is the volatility gone away? This is why I don't believe in
man, at 30K, I don't care about the volatility. And I'm gonna be honest and keep it real with y'all, man. Y'all just saw my, and I show you the color of the folder. Can y'all see that? So y'all see my green folder, man. That folder is not for me. That's for my kids, man. So I'm building around XRP for me. That XRP, it's not for me. And I keep saying that, and I think people think I'm bullshitting, but it's not. That's for my kids. That's the generational wealth that I built for my kids, right? So everything else that I build outside of XRP is what I can put to work to use for whatever I'm trying to do. But that's how much I believe in that. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to leave something. But at 30K, Alan, I don't care if it go down 5 grand, 10 grand. I don't give a shit. Man, at that price, man, I said it last night. Do the math. 30K times what you have in your, now 30K times whatever you have in your XRP bag, and that's your number. $1,000, $500, $100, $20. At $20, is that your goal for XRP? I'm gonna tell y'all something else. $1 million is not the goal for me. $1 million is not. If I only thought I could make $1 million in crypto, I wouldn't be here. Right. A lot of y'all know it's easy to make $1 million in crypto. Y'all know that. Y'all know folks that have done it. Y'all seen folks, and it may just be on paper. It may just be on paper. Right? So, I'm here for more, man. So at 30K XRP, I'm good with that, man. Let's rock.
I think that the ledger, I mean, let's see.
And I should have said that, my son over here. Damn.
I think that the ledger and tokenization, you look at, in stocks and things, just say stocks, for instance, you've got, market cap and everything else. And the volatility starts to level off at a certain point as things stabilize. And at this point, I mean, of course, we have no regulation. We don't have much of anything. It's the Wild West. But once XRB is established and the rules are all out there, and they're doing what they're supposed to do, and everything's getting tokenized, all the values should probably, I mean, they're probably going to update, but I don't think they're going to update too extravagantly to where, it's going to affect the actual price of XRP as much. I mean, maybe I'm just speaking out. I'm like, but I'm just thinking that because of tokenization on the ledger, that we're going to see a form of the volatility curve like decreasing in time rather than increasing with, I think with the price, we're going to see a leveling off of a lot of the severe volatility.
Yeah, I agree when we get to that utility-based timeline, but I do believe we're going to have serious volatility because that's what's going to keep the markets pumping and profits making for big institutions. That's why
I think the tokenization itself is going to be what's going to all of these new, I think that what you're saying is kind of like the volatility, like as in it's how it's been, is going to be something that's going to probably go away a little bit. I think the way that they're going to make money is definitely the new way, which there's a lot more into it than just, short. I mean, you can always short the market. You always go long the market. You can always straddle, you can do all the options but that's always going to be there no matter how finite the market is, with volatility. But the money that the banks, everyone's going to be being made is going to be on everything that's on the ledger, real estate, I don't know, I'm stuck on real estate, but just real estate, for example, BlackRock, whoever, Blackstone would go out and, they'll see all the prices of all the homes and everything. They'll make offers on it to all the desperate people. They'll be making money every which way. So I don't think that anyone's going to lose out just because volatility starts to decrease. And there could be, I do believe that there could be a flip of the switch moment, a series of them. Yeah, we've been looking at the charts and, making these ideas that, well, if it's stable over 70 cents and it goes to 105, and it goes to 120, and it goes to 170, that's all true, it seems like. But, looking at the Bollinger Bands and the, the RSI and, MACD or whatever you want to look at, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. And it's because of the, price suppression from, I don't know if it's the bots or if it's just I don't know what's going on there, to be honest. But I would say that it could be a flip of the switch. They could stabilize the coin more at a higher price, and I don't know. People probably know a lot more than I do, but that's kind of what I see in my little mind.
I think you're right on with the bots. I mean, let's face it. We, for the first time in, our history, in the last 10 years, we have technology that we could use to trade these digital assets in real time, but we don't have the latest and greatest bots. He who has the best tech is going to have the best trading bots, and there's always something newer and greater and better that's going to come out.
Yeah,
and
I,
as retail investors, don't have that better technology. It's always been the same ever since time, ever since markets have been created. Before, when the internet came out, it was always who's got the fastest throughput, who's going to have the best connection, who can get to that market a millisecond faster.
Yeah.
And I think we're kind of dealing with the same case with leverage trading. That's where most of the volume is moving right now, and DeFi, like you just said, DeFi is the future. I do believe that, we're witnessing it now. We're witnessing somebody in Numeria or whatever, some other country, Dubai, and somebody lending to somebody in, Africa, a DeFi loan for the first time ever. This guy that lives in BFE somewhere and, wherever can go and get a DeFi loan and put half his crypto up and get a loan for the first time ever. So, and then when these countries get that unlock where they can actually start taxing some of that money, think about that guy that got that DeFi loan. He's a businessman now. For the first time ever, he's able to have a little t-shirt shop and made, $20,000 worth of revenue, but never brought any of that into taxes in his country. Now one person brought in $20,000 worth of taxes. You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah, and
Now,
yeah, exactly. Think about what it can do for just us and our platform. I mean, having RLUSD, being able to go into that instead of the cash or whatever that's just deflationary. Getting something into some. I mean, dude, that's a godsend to have the RLUSD. I mean, I'm going to be stoked to be putting money in that. I mean,
man, that's
it does. It's like, wow, I mean, what can this, what can cross-border payments do for my business or anyone else's? What can it do for the people in the chat? All of us, it's things are looking pretty good. And I know there's a lot of black pill, and I'm guilty of all that, but I do see a lot of good things coming down good things, good things.
Hey, yo, let me chime in real quick.
Yes.
I wanted to say thanks to everybody for being in here and sharing great information. And I've actually got to jump off. So thanks to Alan. Thanks to Marvin.
Salute.
Remy. And Diamond Hands. And shout out to the chat. I mean, even the old
the chat on
folks
fire.
like me.
Yep.
Yeah, like what was it, Sophie or whatever. Yeah, big time. So listen, guys, everything was great. Everybody stay focused, have fun with it, pay attention. The news is the news, and we are so far ahead of the curve, it's not even funny. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you coming on, brother. Always great to have you on the panel. Sean's a big part of this Crypto Navigator show I've been putting on for a while now, and appreciate everybody that shows up every week. Nerdy comes on a lot. Marvin is here almost every week now. Really appreciate it. Diamond Hands shows up quite often too, man. Appreciate you. And several others, guys.
Yeah, I was catching the end. I was in a pickleball league on Wednesday nights this summer, drinking wine with all the. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No,
hey,
but that's what was stopping me. I catch the last 5 minutes though.
Nice. Frozen, I appreciate you coming on tonight too, brother. Anything that you want to share in the future, come on back on. Appreciate. We're gonna end in about 3 minutes, guys. So
Mike O in the chat, y'all. Mike O in the chat. Mike O in the chat, y'all.
Yeah.
What's going on, big bro?
Yeah, I'm usually in the chat too. So what's up, chat? That's our family's the chat. That's me.
Tell CKJ I said, or tell 68J.
68.
You're hanging out. I don't know if you're hanging out with him.
Yeah, they in Mexico. They're in Mexico right now.
Yeah.
Salute to y'all, brothers, man. Much love to y'all. Safe travels.
So we'll go around the panel here. If anybody's got some last words, appreciate it.
I just wanted to ask Jess. He had something to say, and then it got broken up. If he wanted to say something, I don't know if he even remembers, but that's what I want to say is whatever Jess has to say.
Just that I've been getting a little crap for moving some of my assets. I have them all over, so I can't get rid of all my XRP, but it's an asset for me. If I need to move it, I will move it. I don't idolize it. I don't worship it. It's I'm a true pimp, and they're all my hoes. So
yeah,
I don't worship it.
Get all my X's in the line, baby. Get all them X's in line.
Yeah, don't. It's not don't make it an idol. It's and that's right. You know what? It's so true. But that goes back to what is really important that we're talking about in the beginning: family, God. That's what's important. Let everything else follow.
That's it.
Yo, can I say something real quick, y'all? Somebody's asking me. That's my boy Frozen, man. He's asking for if I have IG. I don't have IG, y'all. I wasn't a big social media person until I guess crypto, but I do have Twitter. So it's just Marvin Davis on Twitter, man. And reach out to me, or if your name is Frozen on Twitter, man, I'll reach out to you. And I'm shooting that message in the what's the name right now, man. So if you want to reach out, man, I'll be blessed, man, to be able to holler at you, man. And anybody else, man, that want to talk to me one-on-one or something like that, man, we can talk about whatever, man. Fishing, whatever, man. Just call me, man. Hit me up.
Sean,
And
I
I
know you.
asked,
Go ahead. Yeah, he does. We talk probably on a weekly basis at least, me and Marvin and
I answered.
Sean. Mel, you got something else you want to share real
Yeah,
quick? Before you...
I just I have my merch.
Drop your link in the chat there. Mel's got some cool merch, guys. He's taking the time out to make some for the community. We appreciate what he's done, and don't mind sharing it and drop it in the description of the chat here. And guys, check out Mel's merch. And that being said, guys, gonna end the stream here in just a minute. I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. Makes me do this every single week. It's not easy to do YouTube, as you know. It takes time and dedication. I only do it once a week because of my schedule. I can't not wait until I can free it up and have some more time to do these things and make some more videos. I plan on bringing some more videos on my stream and sharing some more knowledge with you guys. I just need a little bit more time. So, but anybody that wants to share the community, there is a link or a little coffee up here. If you want to scan it and send me a little coffee, I appreciate it. Guys, I'll see you next week on the chat. Shout out to everybody that showed up tonight, and we will see you next Wednesday on the next live stream.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you, Crypto Navigator.
Peace.
Salute.
Peace to everybody.
And I get y'all my Twitter, man. I figured out for those that want to get in contact with me, man. We get it figured out.
Yeah, guys.
Drop
if
it
you want
in the chat.
If you want to DM me, also you have some questions, feel free. And then I'm looking for somebody in hospitality in Texas or Houston area. So keep that open-minded, Marvin, Gerald. Reach out to me, DM me.
I got your phone number.
Yeah.
Look for Marvin Davis's link going to be in the description of this video later in the you can just go back and look in the description. I'll put his link in the description. But I'm going to go ahead and end tonight. Crypto Tales, thanks for showing up tonight as well. I appreciate you, brother. And everybody have a good night. I almost forgot about you, Tales, brother. I appreciate it. I didn't get your video loaded up tonight, but we'll get it next stream. Shout out to you guys. Have a good night.
Later, glitches.